What's going on, y'all? Welcome to the channel, and today Honkai Impact. So we're gonna continue on chapter 16. So this is a pretty long one, so we should be able to get through it this week, hopefully. So do me a favor, please like the video, comment below, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It definitely helps me out a lot. And yeah, Discord, Twitch is also in the description if you guys want to join that. You know, I do stream a variety of games at this point, so yeah. So let's not have the intro very long and let's get to it. All right, we're trying to get in the other side of I forgot what city this is. Or where May pretty much was from and met Kiana for the first time. This is Nagazora City, I think, maybe? Yeah. But yeah, this is pretty much the place that May pretty much lived in. Once her Herschel powers went out of control, met Kiana for the first time. They actually went to school with each other, so that was crazy. And yeah. And I think she pretty much met Branya here too, because I remember reading in the manga that she was here too, so yeah. Alright. What the hell is going on? May and Tesla were shocked by the scene they saw outside the Helios. The sea that flooded the city was calm yesterday, but the water rose by more than 10 meters overnight. This isn't normal at all. The children might be in danger. We need to head to the roost now. Oh yeah, the flood. Okay, that's what happened. Yeah, so you know, it's a flood, so we got to go back to the roost, which is pretty much like a little city that's built in this rubble, you know. And we're also trying to find Kiana, so if you guys hear my dog, I do apologize. He bark at every little thing. Where do I go now? Tell me to go up there, but okay, never mind. I think I could go up there. Oh, I faced him so many times, like, bro. Can you just die and leave me alone? If you can't win, bro, look at how your life is shredding down, bro. Like, stay down. Stay your ass down. Alright, we back at Roos. Oh yeah, that's her name, Sora, yeah. So this is where she lives at, 'cause we did help her, so. So I guess a little recap. Hey May. Sorry, I'm so glad that you're alright. The children were busy moving the warehouse supplies. They were ill prepared for the flood. I mean, I'm pretty sure they'd be kind of prepared for anything, you know, because I mean, this was already kind of underwater, right? So they should have, like, you know, emergency plans. All nearby Honkai beasts neutralized. Stay vigilant. We gotta stay on guard. We must move the kids and supplies to higher ground. Tell them that I'm moving mechs into the shelters. Okay. To Sora. You ain't from Kingdom Hearts, baby. Say that. The residents vacated the lower levels of the roost in less than 20 minutes. Why did the flood waters rise? The city has become very strange. Dr. Tesla, I have a bad feeling about this. Honkai beasts are riled up, and they appear in greater numbers as if they're attracted to something. Is it because of that huge beast I saw yesterday? I've never seen it before. It's like the king of the monsters. Hey, Godzilla, baby! Where did you see it? In the Nagazara wall. I can take you there. I can take you there. This is urgent. We must investigate it immediately. Alright, go ahead. Leave the defense of the shelters to me. Once I deal with the problem here, I'll rendezvous with you at once. Nice. Let's get it. These Honkai bees getting murked. That's what I hear. Okay. Come here. Damn. Yeah, murked. Oh, what's this? Wow, it's like a... Wow, okay. Not really like an anime short, but a little itty bitty cutscene. Little animated cutscene. I like it. Oh, what is this? What is this? It's a dragon, bro. Ooh. Yo, is that Benares? What? We about to fight Benares, bro? What the entire F is this? Are you gonna be hard in the mud? You are hard, mother effer. Oh my gosh. Dang, you got 8 freaking bars of life and I'm barely touching you. What the F? Come on, we got to... My finger is gonna hurt pressing this attack button. No, no. I can't die. You ain't Durandal. I will kill you. Dude, maybe getting hurt all like crazy. I love it. It's alright, you only hit me like twice. We can do this. We can. Okay, that's like 8 times. Oh, I got a time limit though. Yo, yo. Okay, I guess I don't need to beat him, seems like. Oh, let's go. Yeah, that's good. Dude, if you would had to do that boss fight, wow. That would take forever. I know, yeah, but yeah, it would take like maybe like 5-10 minutes. Okay, what's happening? My head, it hurts so much. Her mind was overcome by a strange dizziness and ached with the crack of lightning and rumbling of thunder. Things don't look good. The beast is even more ferocious than last time. Oh yeah, that's right, dude. But Himiko didn't even kill Benares. She got transported when she kicked him. Meg grabbed Sora and leaped into the narrow depression while the beast flew in closely behind. It's right behind us. Move aside, Sora. Who's that? Dang! Who's that? Oh, that's Sora right there. Sensei. Yo, I was right, bro! Let's go. I knew it was Raven. Let's go. Yo, theory's on 100%. Let's go. I should, man, y'all gonna have to give me more than like 20 likes now, you know. If you watch my other videos, I think, was it the first part of chapter 16? I was saying that I think it would be Raven. The most logical person, if it was a twist, would be Raven. Let's go. Is her banner about to come out too, I believe? Let's get it. All right, you, aren't you? Take her to somewhere safe, right away. I'll handle this. So, okay, let me put another theory, right? So, Raven's sister, right, was when she killed in that one cutscene. I don't remember, but I remember it was something to do. That's why she hates Hershey Void so much, because damn, dude, I'm about to say the Great Ninja War, like from Naruto and stuff. But the eruption, the last, I think it was the last eruption, right? I want to say, you know, pretty much, you know, the casualties involved her sister being hurt, or I don't know, was she killed? But I'm not sure if she got killed or not. But I'm guessing Sora is her sister, right? And she just probably bonked her head or some shit. You know what I'm saying? I try not to cuss, but sometimes it just comes out. But and now she protects her because, you know, that's her little sister, and, you know, she don't want to give it up because, you know, she had amnesia and stuff like that. And then from what she does, she don't want her to know because she's pretty much working for, you know, the Great Serpent, right? You know, and then I know she knows deep down they ain't really all that great, but you know, it's her way of getting to her goal, right? Yeah, I'm saying that. Don't say if I'm right in the comments, or not yet. I don't want to figure this out by myself, or you know, see it myself. But I was already right on the Raven part. Let's go. Come on, Sora, let's go. Oh, dude, I'm hyped, bro. Oh shit, I'm about to take a drink of water. You know. Oh, it's just y'all. I'm about to say, I thought I was gonna fight Benares or something. Oh damn it. She a bad person. Oh, she's probably not a bad person, but it works for the enemy. Man, her range is absolutely insane. I'm hyped, man. I'm very, very hyped. You should be safe here. Yeah, Benares with wings. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. You better freaking evacuate. I've been waiting for you right in May. Ooh. That's crazy though. When did chapter 16 come on? Ravens is just now getting released? Wow. Sometimes being late be the best thing ever, you know? The shadow flew past, laid in black. Kate blanded silently. You're back, Sensei. Did you beat that huge monster? Sorry I got away, but not before I broke one of its wings. It won't be able to fly for a while. We'll talk about this later, Sora. Get everyone inside and leave us. I need to talk to our guests alone. Sora felt the tension in the air. She nodded nervously and disappeared in one of the shelters. You must have many questions, but I hope you can first accept my gratitude. The children told me everything. You saved Sora and the Roos. If not for you, they might be. Anyway, thank you. You're the sensei? I am. The children's stories about you hardly describe the assassin I've met at Ark. We all have our little secrets, don't we? That's what I'm saying, you know? And for them, she is a good person though, you know, but like, you know, her job is pretty much, you know, kind of, you know. Hope their trust in you is not misplaced. I think Raven's a good person. It's just, you know, her motivation in life, it's pretty much kind of blinding her to probably just do whatever she needs to get to that goal, right? You came here for the Hershey girl, right? Yes, and Sora said you can help us find her. That's true, but I'm afraid I have bad news for you. Why? Because I came here to end her existence for good. Damn, dude, I just realized, dude, Raven is pretty much kind of 1v1 Benares by herself. Yeah, I wonder how strong Raven is. Alright, so wonder if they're gonna fight, you know. Because I came here to end her existence for good. Okay, we know that. What is this world serpent? What is the world serpent planning this time? The serpent has nothing to do with this. I've decided to act alone for this. You seem to be wholly oblivious to her condition. What do you mean? I'll let you in on something new. Take it as a form of gratitude for helping the children. The world serpent once captured the Hershey at Ark. A mad lady then experimented on her cruelly. But we later found out that she faked all her painful cries. She never felt anything. The Hershey cores have infected her systems. She could no longer feel pain. Dang, really? Gosh. That's impossible. I don't know anything about this. A single core can wipe out a city, and this girl has 3. Infection is only inevitable. Goodness. The girl used some cage to contain the Hershey and retain her persona, but it's useless against the Honkai infection. That cage is probably long gone. So what she's saying is that pretty much Kiana doesn't have that much to live because the 3 Hershey cores? That's what I'm getting from it. Rising sea levels, the Honkai horde, and the arrival of Judgment class beasts points to one obvious fact. She's losing control and the Hersher is waking. She is the imminent flood about to burst the dam. So I already know this. I knew she didn't have full control over the Hersher powers. It was just probably a little bit. So it was a matter of time that Siren comes back out. So, you know what I'm saying? We intended to observe, but it's clear she's lost. Perhaps she knows, since she chose to hide in a deserted place. Thus, I must neutralize this threat before matters get worse. Hold on. An AE fleet will arrive and take her to a safe place and keep the children from danger. And I don't think AE can save her at all. I still remember that disaster 4 months ago. The solution to this problem is obvious. We must sever it at its root. Solutions, sever. You only want to kill her. I'm grateful for what you did for the children, and you aren't my target. I do not wish to fight you, but keep getting in my way and I'll have no choice but to kill your ways, girl. Oh, it 1v1. It's alright, girl. You sweet and everything, but May's the waifu, bro. Oh shit. Oh damn, she got. I mean, she got 3 bars of life. I'm not really doing a lot of damage, but if I play this correctly, I shouldn't. Where did you go? Oh, you eye time. Let's go. Oh, I pressed the dodge button too. Oh, what happened? Hold on, did I just skip like a scene, bruh? Oh, bruh. Alright. Good night, girl. Did I skip a scene right there? Because I think that could keep pressing the attack button. Dang, let me know. Good night, girl. I won't let you touch her. Shadows flashed, turning into a dark mist that engulfed May and inflicted grievous wounds on her. The mist disappeared, but May stood her ground. Physical wounds could not stop someone hardened by her inner pain. So Raven won. Raven frowned. She withheld her attack and assessed her prey from an elevated vantage. Her eyes turned red. Her strange cape bellowed and fluttered loudly in air. Ooh, hold on. Oh, I felt that sneeze, bro. Stop. Her cape rested gently on her shoulders. Raven turned around and saw the child standing next to an open door. So I told you to stay inside. Sensei, why are you fighting May? She evil. May, she didn't hurt her. She's a nice lady who saved me. She's only here to look for her friend. You can help her do that, right? Oh, she's trying to kill her friend too, girl. I can't let her take her friend away. Why? Because her friend is dangerous. She may hurt you. She may hurt everyone. Then will May be able to see her again? No? Never? Raven's silence proved more painful than any answer. May misses Kiana very much. She couldn't stop talking about her. Kiana saved May 3 years ago. Just like how you saved us. May treats Kiana just like how we treat you, Sensei. Please, Sensei, give May a chance. You're scaring me, Sensei. You're turning into a different person. You gotta get out of the real her, you know. Tears flowed from her eyes. Sorry buried her face in her arms and shook like a tiny frightened creature. Raven felt as though she had seen this before. Years ago, there was a girl who cried like this in a burning village. There's no need to fear, child. She landed lightly and gently wiped the tears from Sora's eyes. I'll give her a chance. I'll promise you that. That gotta be like her sister or something, man. Because there's no way that she just kind of felt like a little soft-hearted right there just for no reason. I mean, I guess she did save her and probably treated her like maybe a sister because of her sister dying, right? Or maybe dying. That might be. I still think that might be her sister from back then, you know. Probably she just got effed up and, you know, the the eruption, but I don't know. I might be wrong though. But I guess we'll find out. Raven gently convinced Sora to head back to her home. She closed the door and turned around with a sigh. Leave the children out of our fight. Follow me if you want to know where she is. I won't attack you, but don't you dare try to stop me. I still see her as a threat, but I guess you're welcome to feel otherwise. I feel like hopefully we get to know Raven a little bit more in the future. Cause she dope. She, like, her character design is dope. And yeah. I understand she's like a bow character, which I feel like when they released the official, it kind of opened up for like the bow characters, I guess, or like introducing the bow characters. Okay, silence. The silence makes me say something, girl. I know you're not. We're not friends, but I don't mind talking. Fine, I'm tracking the Hersher of the Void. I just found a few suitable targets. Raven's words were filled with contempt, but she seemed like a person who would honor her words. May followed her gaze and saw a few chariot-class demons, beasts roaming aimlessly about. What's so special about these Honkai beasts? Nothing so far. Raven's cape fluttered and she was gone in an instant. Oh, it's 3 of y'all. Oh, I see you in the back, girl, or boy, or yeah, you are a girl. Anyway. Ugh, get out of here, boy. Oh, it's another one? Oh, damn. What was that, Raven? Oh, that's a dope. That's dope. That's dope. Thumbnail? Dude, Raven. Oh, dude, I like me some Raven, bro. A dark shadow flew past. Raven landed on the beast and sank her talons to its Carpus? A crimson hue quickly spread across the pale white shell until the beast was wholly covered in darkness. The pain will be gone, child. The beast's dying roars soon stopped, and then collapsed lifelessly to the ground. What did you do to it? An intimate exchange, you might say. These common beasts aren't sentient, but will respond to Honkai signals like some form of pheromones. Disrupting these signals allows us to change their behaviors. Controlling one beast will let us command others. Damn, she can do that? That's how I've kept the beasts and zombies away from the safe zone. So that's how the safe zone works. This exchange lets me send messages. I can receive messages from them as well. Damn, she's dope. I can link myself to their senses, enter their world, and experience things that no human has ever done before. Wow. The heat wafting in the air, the warm currents flowing across the oceans, and the sweet scent of a Hersher far away from this place. Also, she should really know, like, she should, like, know where the hell Kiana is. Like, Raven's a whole GPS, bro. Raven slowly opened her eyes after a long wait. She took out a mat, made a few strokes with her talons, and drew some circles in the West City. Her sure scent drifts within the ambient Honkai of the city. One Honkai beast won't get us anywhere. I need more samples to pinpoint her location. We can track down stragglers, but I don't think time is a luxury we have. That's how they sound, huh? Why are the Honkai beasts swarming here? Angel class beasts roam this entire city and they're more sensitive to Honkai energy. So I invited them to a party. It makes things much faster, doesn't it? Oh, it's a party. This is madness. Damn, so we about to just take... What's this? Oh, so it's kind of like Raven helping us. Oh shit, we should have just used her. Maybe they wasn't ready to release our Raven. You done, baby. Let's go. We neutralized half the beasts of the entire city district. You're stronger than you look, samurai girl. Imurai. Raven picked up a Honkai angel effortlessly with her claws. Dark patterns began to spread across his body. The children sided with you outsiders. Hold on. The children sided with you outsiders in a single day. Did you use some fairy magic on them? I hope you didn't bring up anything about Hershers. No, I didn't tell her anything. Good. The children know little about the Honkai and treat it as a strange disaster. Do try to keep it that way. Did you tell her about your job? Of course she didn't. It's alright knowing she doesn't need to know. Once we cure her disease, I want her to leave this all behind. Disease. Their incomplete stigmata help them survive in Honkai songs, but they'll suffer withdrawal if the energy is absent. There's no quick and effective treatment. Long-term medication for gradual stigmatic activation carries the least risk. Serpent can provide that medication. The mad lady may be filled nonsense, but she's still a genius. So that's pretty much kind of like why she kind of joined them too, pretty much, is because they have all the resources she needs, pretty much. So I can't even blame her. I like this character a lot. Sadly, she's only interested in special cases like them. So I like Raven more than Rita at this point. Rita's dope. She's very, very attractive young lady. But the Raven, like her demeanor and her learned a lot about her in this chapter. Kind of like, I guess, her backstory and her like motivation and everything. It is dope to me. It's very, very dope. Like her character is like really dope. You know, even her character design. You know, I still like, if we're rating like based on like a character's looks. Oh yeah, Rita's gonna be up there, but you know, but Raven's dope too, and she's she got a little something too, you know. You help these children while working with the serpent to perform a deadly test on populated city. How can you live with this contradiction? Raven opened her eyes and smiled at her. You don't know me well enough, girl. I'm a hired blade and I only care about the bottom line. I'll do anything and kill anyone for that. So she's an assassin. She's pretty much kind of like Rita. She's an assassin. I saved a few children, but I have a kill count that far exceeds that number. Oof. I've seen more extreme contradictions compared to mine. I'm pretty sure. An arms dealer who plunges entire regions to war may be a child's hero or the backbone of a family. A ruthless entrepreneur may also be a generous philanthropist dedicated to the well-being of his own children. Exactly. I said that in that one video that Reedy almost got bodied and stuff, got injected because of Raven and Jackal. I was just saying, like, you know, business, like, you know, like, say like Apple or like Samsung or like, you know, these big companies, like, yeah, this is like, oh, they dope, you know, they making all of this stuff, but we don't know like the, you know, what goes behind the scenes, right? There could be some people that's destroying the, you know, Earth little by little, you know what I'm saying? You know, with, I'm not gonna get all into that, but you know, that could be a good topic when I stream or something if y'all come through. But yeah, let's keep going. Just read that. And the seemingly innocent refugees shivering in the cold. So pretty much like, you know what I'm saying, you never might know what these companies or these like powerful or celebrities really are, like, you know what I'm saying? They smile on the camera, right? But you don't know like who they truly are behind the scenes. So, you know. But that's pretty much what Raven talking about right there, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't got shit pretty much on these other people that, you know, smile in front of people's faces, you know, like, you know, the hero of these kids, you know what I'm saying? So they'll kill each other for a more sort of food or turn into monsters, just to make others feel their pain. She tossed the Honkai carcass into the sea and watched it disappear beneath the waves. You know, I'm really loving this chapter. Really loving this chapter. This might be like actually one of my favorite chapters. Found Sora in the rubble. She struggled to talk with the human words. She told me she wanted to live. Okay, so I guess Sora is not her sister. So I was wrong about that. So she did save her. I do not wish to see her turn into a monster as well. Spending time with the children makes me feel alive. It makes me feel good. And why do you still hate Kiana? What's your point? You were in the Ark. You witnessed how she risked her own life to protect the city. She took it on herself to save others from pain. They disguise her own suffering with her cheerful smiles. She may be the Hersher of the void to you, but she should know she's also Kiana Castaño to me. Isn't she one of the many contradictions she just described? Why are you still so intent on killing her? You trust in her ability to control the Hersher. I don't. I fear her power and I refuse to risk anything. So this is like a solid debate between them two, you know? Not saying that Raven's wrong or May is wrong, but it's just like, you know, they have their own, you know, self, I guess, you know, they have their own right to really think what they think, right? Like freedom of speech, right? You know, Raven doesn't trust her, which I mean, it's a valid point. May, obviously, she grew up with Kiana. She know what she's capable of, but, you know, Raven ain't willing to risk that. You know what I'm saying? So, hard, man. Very, very hard. Just that simple. Look, I think we can stop trying to convince each other. Exactly. They're pretty much trying to convince each other of what, you know, what they're trying to do. You can talk about dreams and hopes, but I won't let these alien concepts fool me. I believe in facts and evidence. Sadly, neither you nor Anti-Entropy has any. She casually tossed away the last Honkai beast and leaped away. I'm a villain, but I'm not a demon. You must know that real demons actually roam this world. Yeah, Raven knows herself, you know. People will hate her, use her, convert her powers, and seek to control her. Her life is hell and will never get better. You can't even stop me. Do you think you can stop those people? These two returned to shelter. Sora hid behind a window and secretly glanced at them. Raven remembered something and gave Sora a small package. Almost forgot about this. Take it and share it with the others. I mean, what do y'all think? Do y'all like Raven as a character, though? I mean, I know a lot of people are like probably way past chapter 16, but just like based on like when you was playing chapter 16, what did your first impressions of Raven? You know, did you like the character? Did you think her goal and motivation is like justified, or, you know, let me know in the comments. I didn't make this. It's candied rice crisp I brought from Shinzu. Oh, thank you, Sensei. The little girl disappeared with the bag of dessert. Give me a moment to triangulate the Hersher's location. And before I forget, I still owe you one. Raven entered a dilapidated shred. Oh my god. Dilapidated. Oh, okay. I can't say that. I don't know how to pronounce that. Okay, a shred that emerged from a prisoner tied up with plenty of her. I probably know how to say that word. I just can't like read it at this point. Dr. Tesla. I ran to her before I found you and Sora. There was some misunderstanding. She started it. Oh dang. What did you, or why did you? I only wanted to restrain her, but her language was unhealthy for the children. Gagging her was the only option. Take care of her and meet me at the wall. Remember, I promised Sora to take you along. And be prepared, the dragon won't make it easy for us. I sensed something strange while fighting it. It felt like human sorrow, pain, and guilt. Instinct drive Honkai beats together around her, but this one wants to protect her. Oh yeah, that's her, that's Siren's little, like pretty much right hand woman. I would say man, but it's a woman. I didn't expect Honkai Beast to have such feelings. It reminds me a lot of you. Yeah, so I did read the manga, so yeah. So I know what Benares is. She's not just a dragon, you know what I mean? I felt something in my mind when I fought this Benares. It felt strange, yet oddly familiar. Do your best, Miss Raiden, but I doubt if you could change anything. You know, these two could be really, like, dope teammates, you know? Two teammates, you know, trying to, you know, change each other's philosophy, you know, goals and stuff. You know, test each other's resolve, you know? I don't know. I don't know. I'm just putting that out there, and probably they're not going to be teammates, obviously. Hey, can you move? Alright, now. Ooh. Alright. Jumping in the little robot. May carried Tessa back to the Helios. When the scientist woke, May told her about her meeting with Raven. What? Really? Are you sure you want to find Kiana with her help? Yeah, I mean, you're gonna have to probably 1v1 her when you guys find her if she's like not passed out or something. She intends to kill her. I must be there to stop her. This is getting out of hand. We need to call for support. That woman's dangerous. I know, but her hatred for Kiana seems personal and not part of the Serpent's plans. She'll kill Kiana for certain, and she'll show no mercy to anyone. But despite all of this, I need her help to find my friend. May's so pretty too. I don't care what anybody says. She's so damn pretty. There were so many times when she was right there before me. The battle of Shixel, the fight against Rita, and when Durando took her. I could only watch hopelessly as she was wrestled away, too weak to even do anything. Man, May needs like a little glow up, a little power up though. I guess when she ever gets her Herrscher powers. I mean, some stuff I could pretty much like assume, because I mean, when you do play the game, it's kind of like, you know, a spoiler already, because you know it's so far in the story. It's over like chapter 26 now or something like that, 25. It wasn't your fault. Thank you, Dr. Tesla. You have always comforted me. You know, but it would have been dope not really knowing May's Herrscher powers. I mean, I do have HOT, so you know, this is probably like my strongest unit. So I can't go on like this, not anymore. I can't keep lying to myself. Kiana's presence helped me forgive about the painful past, the loneliness, and the confusion. But when she was gone, I suddenly realized that nothing has changed at all. I haven't changed at all. I'm still a timid girl cowering in my corner, and I failed to notice that everyone was gone until it was too late. My inability to change led to our separation, and it was led to what we're facing today. She has always protected me, but I failed to do anything for her. I hate myself. I can't go on like this. Oof, I feel May, man. You know, like, I think why I like May so much is kind of, you know, I kind of resonate with her. You know, like, everything you do is not enough. You know, I'm pretty much hard on myself also, like when I fail on something, and it's just like, dang, man, like if I could do more, you know, but I should have done more, you know. But it's always, I feel like a lot of people will be like that sometimes too. I must accept the fact that I lack the powers to protect her. Accepting this doesn't mean that I'm giving up. No, it will make me think. Yeah, exactly. Accepting something doesn't mean that you're giving up. It's just like, you know, your limitations. It's just like, what do I do now? You know, what can I do to kind of have those limitations still be successful, right? I have to make sacrifices to bring her home. I'll face anything. I don't care if I'm walking directly into a trap or set up against a deadly enemy, because I know this is the only way I can protect Kiana. Just to be safe, May. I mean, yeah, what do you say to that? Like, you can't stop her at that after saying that. So I'm going to end it there. You know, this chapter is very, very freaking good, and I'm liking it so far, man. We get to kind of know both Raven and May, which is dope. You know, I don't see why like we get like a backstory of Raven this chapter 2. I thought it was just May, you know, but it's pretty much both of them, so I'm down for it. So yeah, so hopefully you guys enjoyed. You know, please support the video by, you know, liking, commenting below, subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. And also Discord and Twitch is in the description if you guys want to go join that. You know, I'm very active on Discord. Talk about anything you guys pretty much want. I mean, I'm down, you know. Twitch, you know, I do stream on a regular, you know, Friday games at this point. And yeah, so hopefully see you guys there. We're almost at 300 subs on YouTube, so hopefully we can, you know, get that before this month is over. That would be awesome. But yeah, so thanks for coming out, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Mosey out.